Welcome. We're back.
This is grown woman shit.
Yes, where we talk about your shit,
Her shit, our shit.
We are.
Grown woman shit podcast.
It's your girl, Debsy Orr.
And I'm your girl, Donnell Ohobu.
What's good?
Look, we are in here.
We are.
We are. And life has been lifing.
Oh my God. Yes, it
Take
has.
the words out of my mouth when
tell
I
you.
tell you. It is ghetto. So, we have been brought the topics of access denied because the relationship pool has just been terrible.
Awful.
And so some ladies have chimed in.
Yes.
We won't say no names to keep it anonymous, of course.
Yes.
But some ladies have chimed in and said how they have been in crazy relationships, expecting one thing and then getting something completely different. So,
That's the story of
life.
lifing. And we understand that for sure.
Definitely.
But the thing is, does it have to be so tough?
Like,
We go through things all the time,
yes.
and that's everybody. We know that. But oh my God, does it have to be so brutal sometimes?
It's like we give what we want and then we get a glimpse of it like, oh yeah, I love this. I want to give you that too. But then it's like, okay, the moment you really get in there and the razzle dazzle starts to fizzle out,
Visible.
get the fizzle, it's like, okay, what are we really doing?
Yeah.
This is not the relationship that I wanted. And then you back to the, hi, my name is, my favorite color is purple.
That ring around the rosy is so, for a grown woman, it is like
Tiring.
it's just the cycle needs to end, and
Has
that's
to.
why it's so tiring. And just seeing, the cycle. How can we stop the cycle just by stop dating? Just
Like,
don't do the dating thing.
throw
at
it
all?
up.
Then what?
Call it cobweb coochie, I don't know, but you can give it up. I don't know what to tell you because at this point, like I've been stressing, we just have to get into our own groove. Unfortunately, there's not enough liquor stores out there ready to be purchased. And, I feel like I've had my share
Yeah.
of crazy ass relationships. Like,
So what is the womanhood talking about?
the womanhood hates it. I know I do.
I know.
I be ready to be single every second I get. Like, sometimes the single ladies are out there trying to stress themselves to be in a relationship. I saw a video. A mother, an African mother. We ain't gonna, not gonna talk about that too hard. But she was a mama.
Right.
And she had like a video begging men to like come outside. Like, father, send out your sons. Our kids are ready to be wiped up type shit. Like, nah, mom. She like, they in their 30s. I get it. I'm in my 30s and it's a relationship.
Yeah.
It is a relationship, but I really wish I was in my relationship with my 30s and not like somebody else.
Goodness, dating in the 40s, we'll put that out there. It's a different type of, because at least I know I'm dating with intention.
Yeah.
It's not just, down you want to sell your royal oats.
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
course. But now you're getting older, and how the economy is going right now,
That part.
you can't keep on. Just dating is expensive. You gotta get an outfit. You gotta go get some shoes to
We
match
can
the
only
outfit.
rotate some clothes so many times, so we got to get it together. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have matching kicks with mine. Like, I'm trying to grow old, like, gray coochie hair old with mine with like Adidas outfits,
Hey,
head to toe.
I'm down with the
Like-
matching outfits now.
Yeah.
That's.
But they're not ready for that out here.
No,
They're not ready.
It's such a different world we live in.
We have Instagram now, and unfortunately, these little tykey little boys still fresh out their little, pull-ups and shit. They think that we supposed to be out here just living this Instagram life, and it's like, bitch, I got 10 good steps and some heels. The fuck you think I'm doing out here in the club trying to shake a tail feather every fucking weekend?
No, that is not what is up.
That is not how I'm getting down whatsoever. And grown women ain't got time for that shit. What we do have time for, though, is Jeju type experiences. Because we need spa trips. If you ain't talking spas, what are we really doing?
Exactly.
That's the only type of date we need, like once a month, because we too busy to do anything else.
And it's like, are they realizing the person? I can't even say all men, because it's both. We're hearing both from both sides.
Yeah.
Like, men
are
what
tired.
Is you doing? Women, what is you doing?
Women don't want to, in this day and age, they don't want to do the whole like wifely duties before the ring is put. And I get that. Like, I'm not about to sit here and do your laundry and everything and you ain't put no ring on it. Like, that is a token of like all types of respect on a different level of trying to take care of somebody. And I am not signing up to take care of nobody grown ass son. And before I got some paperwork and a bling ring to bling with it. Okay, so I'm sorry, but no. And I understand the ladies that don't want to deal with it.
And I do, and I understand that as well.
I do.
You want to give your all. You want to show someone, yo, I'm in it. What are we doing?
Doing?
And then, later down the road, it's, what else do you want to see? Because we're showing you everything you need to see.
Right.
Everything that, we can make it together. Those type of vibes. It's more than just vibes. It's like actual reality. What we're doing at this point.
And guys know what they want.
Yeah,
when they want it. And I don't need to guide you on how to get into this. So why is it so hard to say, yo, let's take it to the next level? You know what I mean? Most of them just want to have fun like they still in high school and shit. It's like, no, nigga, we got bills.
And y'all asses are getting old.
And these stretch marks, well, who was it? Cat Williams, they used to say, oh, you either got stretch marks because you got big or you was big and got small, whatever the case may be. It's not that no more. We got kids.
Yeah, exactly.
The big was kids. So niggas ain't got time. Unfortunately, a lot of young ladies make crazy decisions or no decision at all and get themselves put in a predicament where we are moms now. And unfortunately, you got responsibilities when you want to step to a woman, and you have to either meet her at where she's at,
right,
or leave her the hell alone. Right. Like, if you're not gonna elevate, don't do it. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Don't hey ma. I ain't here for that.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's really just, people are loving, especially women, being by themselves now.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
stress-free.
Stress-free. We ain't got to do it. We ain't got to deal with the ups and downs back and forth.
Somebody grown ass son.
If you're going to do it, let's do it. If it don't work out because we didn't even do it, then all right. But, come on, wasting time, efforts, money, all these
emotions
things.
For what?
Right. The stress of it all.
I'm just going to start a questionnaire for ladies so that we can go ahead and just tick our side and then have them tick their side, and then let's fold it and put it back together like booty cheeks and see if they're compatible. Because if we can't go through that, I'm not going to do the hi, my name is anymore. Yeah. And I believe most of our ladies feel that way. And that's why they've been chiming in and they're like, yo, what is going on? This dating pool ain't worth shit.
And we're making our own money. So it's not like we're coming after your money.
It's
nothing like that. It's like some real ass emotions. Connect with us.
Look.
It's not even all about spending money all the time. Yes, we have to revolve around money because we all have needs. We all take care of
somebody
things, maybe a baby, maybe a child, maybe a house, a car.
Dude, some of us take care of our old ass parents.
Exactly.
Like, we got actual things to take care of.
And not no time to play no games. Sit down.
This ain't Monopoly and we just skipping turns and shit. No, this ain't it.
Yeah, so we're trying to find out. Knock, knock. Are we tapping on the right door?
It's the wrong one. I think it's the wrong one. So I think in order to get to that right door, you got to ring a doorbell. You got to ring a doorbell. You can't be knocking. If they don't have a ring system with some security.
Announce yourself, please.
Announce yourself. What is that?
Helping for it because
yes.
That's ghetto as hell.
Yes, it really is.
Wasting time. Sometimes it's like even wasting tears because you're crying over sometimes your feeling.
Time lost.
You can't cry over time lost.
No, I honestly feel like when it comes to like these relationships that are whack as fuck, like I think we get emotional about the time lost. Not even that like you gave your all to anybody. You're like, fuck, I could have did with somebody else. I could have been over this place or somewhere else. Like, the fuck is you doing? Yeah. You could have let me go. You blocking my blessings.
Right. So it's plain and simple. Either you want it,
or you don't.
everything with it, because it's not just a body.
Yes.
It's not just, you got to have the brains.
And if you knew I was crazy when I met you, don't don't be surprised. It's not gonna get changed. You start poking things, I'm gonna start poking things too when you start poking other stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's all about
Most of these girls names are not Sharon or Karen. And in this day and age, a lot of these men have been trying to do this whole like multiple wives thing. And my take on it, if you ain't even got enough dick for the first one, what you doing trying to spread it?
But I'm really hearing a lot more about. I'm not gonna mention names, but I'm hearing a lot more about these polyamorous.
And look, I'm okay with having a few.
But
I'm okay with having a few.
Pregnant at the same time.
Oh, no,
one
thank
is
you.
a girl, one is a boy, along with his other few wives, having baby showers together.
No.
This is what we're starting to
That's
see.
emotional damage. I feel like that
than
is
that.
childhood trauma at its finest. Like, damn, did you not get enough attention to say that you were enough to be the one and only?
It's
I'm-
feelings too.
I'd rather have, a few husbands, but as far as me having extra wives and shit, I'm nobody's sister wife.
So
I'm okay.
that's kind of how they're looking at it as well. That, you have help, you have someone to back you up, you have that family that you created. That's somebody else just saying, okay, well, you were given this person because you got blood.
Well, you can also hire, maids. Married maids are everywhere.
Well, I guess it's cheaper to have a loving wife at home.
That's
I don't know
extra
about
mouths to feed.
But,
I'm good.
So it's still on the flip side as well. I've seen a woman with 2 husbands.
Okay, then party hard.
That sounds kind of interesting.
Party hard is all I can say.
That to me would be, I guess 2 would be the max, I guess. Because we've all dated. We probably all had sex already. Come on.
2. 3 is my favorite number. I don't know.
I don't know. 3 would work too, but
3
I don't
is,
know. I'm not going there with
that's
that,
both sides and back coverage. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's happening right now. The dynamic of our economy and things like that. People are saying, okay, well,
instead of having 2 legal jobs, let's have 2 husbands. Let them work it off.
They're gonna work together.
Work it out. Teamwork makes the dream work.
How do we open up this question? Are we really looking into this? Are we saving money having more than one wife at home or more than one husband? It's teamwork for real.
I think having more than one wife is a sketchy situation because you can have multiple kids that way. And I think that if you have multiple husbands, the only question is who's the daddy?
Oh, who's the daddy?
That's the only question we got is who's the daddy. You'll find out in 9 months, but we all in this together.
So
the baby is, you know what I'm saying? The baby gonna be well taken care of regardless. Not worried about, damn, we got extra mouths to feed. It's this whatever's brewing in this one situation is all we got to worry about. Everybody pockets. Here we go.
Okay, so what this is
I'd rather that.
You having in-house babysitters, never have to worry about that. When you get the urge to go to your boo,
females,
husband, whatever you want to call them, is you have that time, and now he's scheduling time between you and your other girl mates in the house. And is it just feelings involved? Is it just a feeling of being neglected because it's more than one, or is it just knowing that he just was in Suzanne's room and he's about to come in my room and then go to Angie's room after?
That's not okay.
He can handle it.
No, well, see, the problem is that fuck them kids, right? So if I didn't have them, I ain't worried. Okay, they are rentals. Send them back with their mama. Okay, and so if I know that I can't share, I just can't. Like the thought of knowing that he's in there doing what he's supposed to be doing to me to somebody else. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Negative.
It could be, and I'm not advocating. I'm just, because I've been looking in and seeing things. So many things
That
popping
is
up about this.
childhood trauma. Is all I can say.
For the kids only?
For everybody.
Okay,
That's the childhood trauma of the mamas, the childhood trauma passing down on the kids. Because then the kids are going to be like, well, I don't have to be by myself. I can have 5,000 wives with me. And then you're going to be feeling like always the back burner bitch. No, thank you.
But are you feeling second to Rebecca or Anna? I mean, it's
That
kind
part.
of, and you know, now
I'm not
that
here
he's
for it.
showing enough emotion that you can actually handle, you know, him going off and being gone with her for a little while and then come back to you. Is it just where that feeling of I'm jealous, you know, those times are supposed to be with me, or can it be controlled enough?
That's why two husbands are better. Because, see, while one husband can't get off for vacation, you go on vacation with the other. And then when, you know, the one finally gets vacation time, when you get back, you out again. Okay, so let's keep the vacations rolling. Okay. Or, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, I feel like more husbands are better than one.
So,
And when one gets on your nerves,
love,
you can go to the other. I think you'll find your true love. I think that everybody always loves more than one person.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think that is something anybody can shake. I think people are just vulnerable like that. But at the end of it all, I feel that two husbands are better than one. And rather than more than one wife. Fuck no, we're too emotional. I've watched too many sister shows, wives, so whatever, you know what I'm talking about.
Wives.
All that crazy stuff. And then, you know, they got them on YouTube and stuff now, so they really be
Right.
popping up everywhere. But I've seen them and they never look happy. They never look genuinely pleased. They never look like, damn, that's mine. Because no, it's y'all's. You can't never claim that is mine because that is not yours.
Well, you kind of do claim, I guess, from what I've seen.
Technically, only one of them can have the paperwork.
Well,
We all spiritually fucking. No, thank you. I'm not here for that. Nope.
well, you know, that's a hard call anyway, because so many people are doing it. They're trying it out, seeing if that works. But now, if it's not that you need, now if it's the opposite sex, are we thinking about that? Could it be that, you know, instead of a man for this woman, maybe she needs another woman?
I've seen that. And see, my thing is if you need to double dip like that, then he's not touching her. You're not worried. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are one of those girls where you're like, oh, I need a chick because your dick ain't doing it. I need a little taco seasoning. Exactly. Like, but I mean, if you still like the razzle and dazzle, I understand. I've seen people be stingy. Like, people are like that. But if it's the woman that wants another woman, then the man should not be touching her.
So what if it's just
That's just period, point
women,
blank.
period, no men involved at all?
I mean, then you got a sorority or whatever. I ain't got time for that. That is not it. I'm okay. That's way too many vaginas in one area.
Well, yeah,
The only time I'm okay with so many vaginas is at Jeju. And I won't stress that enough. That's the only time I'm accepting it. All types of vaginas, big, small, what you want, it's there. I'm okay with it.
So definitely we're going to open up, you know, our chats, you know, our lines, our communication,
Yes.
our comments. Let us know what's working for you. Is it someone on the other side, same side?
Definitely.
You know, is the polygamy thing gonna work for you, or is it?
How you feeling?
Yeah,
You like a razzle and a little dazzle? I like razzle dazzle, but I don't like it like that.
well, you know.
But if I had like a squad, you know, I seen another video and the lady was like, you know, I need a man who takes care of my car. I need a man who, you know, rubs my feet. I need a man who loves me unconditionally. I need a man who goes to the grocery store and picks it up. They don't need to know each other.
Oh,
I was dying. I was like, story of my life, sis.
Wow.
Squad.
Yeah, I get that too. I mean, I
Okay.
really do, because sometimes that one person is not doing
It's
what
not.
it needs. So I'm understanding both sides of this coin.
That
I'm
part.
understanding when you need more than one person to fulfill that need.
But if you need more than one, don't be mad when they do too.
And that's true.
And don't be stingy.
See, that's
That's that emotional
Can you
freaking-
handle that roller coaster? Can you handle going through knowing that he was just in Becky's room?
Coming down the hall to you, okay? What are we doing?
Yeah.
That's like playing tic-tac-toe with penis and vagina.
Well, I mean, it's your preference.
Yeah.
And we know that. But it's getting so heavily talked about now.
It's
Is it
heavily
just an economy thing?
accepted, and it's sickening, kind of, because it's kind of like, let kids be kids. And, you know, unfortunately, I feel like people are trying to change the game up now, and it wasn't changed up before, so don't change it. I don't know. If it wasn't broke, don't fix it. But to me, I was raised in a mom and dad household.
That's traditional.
And, you know, unfortunately, we not going to talk about it, but my mama fucked that up. Maybe that's a little what's wrong with me.
See,
But at the same time, you know, I rock with my dad. I love my dad. And, you know, he remarried to my mama, Holly.
and then it had to be a discussion, you know, when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
You know, it should not always be about sex. It should not,
Oh, my God. It
should
gets
not only be,
tiring.
right? Because
Sometimes I just want to look at the balls. I don't want to bounce on them. It's just, I just want to sit there and admire that they're mine in the
Close to
first
your
place,
face.
up close. A little razzle dazzle, you know. Talk to them, make them happy, make them feel that they're appreciated. They're always getting beat up on, you know what I'm saying? So I rather sometimes just sit there and talk to them, not always do it, you know. But some guys don't understand that. They feel like, oh, you're mine and I want it now, so give it to me. You're like, huh, do you not know we just did it 5 hours ago? I'm tired.
Well, you know what? Long distance runners for me are great.
Well, see, that's the thing. I've always had long distance runners, and then I always have like a 4-hour nap afterwards. I'm tired. After that nap comes snack time. We need to make the rotation make sense. Give me a break. Give me a Kit Kat. Okay? It is true.
It's horrible, though, to know that, you know, some can't go the distance.
Oh my God.
That's where
I've
really
heard
the
about
plastic
those.
friends come into play.
I'm telling you, the rose, I've heard stories. I don't have one of those yet. If somebody wants to gift me one, I'll never turn it down. But I'm just saying, I have a whole nother different collection of things. Lexus, Texas, and all types of stuff, girl. When I tell you, whew,
Yes.
yes, who needs what? There's plenty of, they don't even need batteries nowadays. You just plug them in.
Yes.
The fuck am I? Why are we arguing? I got plugs over here. The
Right.
fuck you talking?
The batteries was getting
Washed out. Okay.
Wash them off about getting, you know, the batteries corroded.
That part,
Now,
nah, you don't even got to worry about
don't
that.
worry about that.
They silicone, ain't gonna fight back, clean it off easy.
Whatever size you prefer,
It's there. It's available with connections.
with no arguments either.
All that. I'd rather go for that than have to worrying about somebody's emotional ass, grown ass baby daddy or son that didn't develop properly. You know, most of these dudes out here should have been swallowed, but we're not gonna talk about that. I mean, we can, but we don't have to.
Oh my God. You know, it's hard to even feel like we have to keep going through the emotional roller coaster with some of these people, because you care so much about them when you've been together for, you know, once you pass, I say 6 months, you're looking into something further.
Look,
Once it's past there, because you can stand each other long enough to do that. At least for me, as a Leo.
we have been together 9 months. That's long enough to bake a baby, right? That's long enough to make a decision on if we're going to keep on going
Right.
or not.
Right.
Because at this point, what are we really doing? 9 months is a lot of time. That can bring a whole human into this world.
That's true.
I did mine both in 8, so let's not waste no time. What we doing?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
What are we doing?
It's a conversation. If anything else, you guys.
People are scared to have it.
Yeah, they are. Like you can't open up to the person you want to be with forever. Why?
No.
And it's a hard thing because I'm on both sides. I'm such an introvert and not really wanting to ruin the moment or, get on somebody's nerves.
Or say that thing that's going to make them want to go away.
Right. That one thing.
Oh my God. You're like, damn, I didn't know it was your trigger warning. Deuces.
Right.
I'm that though. I have trigger warnings like nobody's business, but that's also what therapy needs to come in play.
That's right.
Some people need therapy. I know I do.
Well, we will be having a therapist soon.
Yeah, she's going to have a lot to talk about with me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many times I was dropped, so we shaking, rattling, and rolling over here. Okay.
But you got to discuss it, with the trusted people, that knows what they're doing.
Yes.
And not just, the homeboy.
The one that knows how to depict what's wrong with you. The one that's not going to lie to kick it. Because these homeboys out here are lying to kick it. Homegirls are too, though. Homegirls need to stop. Right. Like, on some real shit.
Right.
Homegirl. If you see your homegirl outside looking a hot ass mess, say something. If you see her with a good man, at least you think he a good man, tell her to keep him. Like,
and you can't always be there for your friends that way.
Always.
You can't always step in someone's relationship to stay because you're not really knowing the dynamic.
It could be Ike and Tina Turner from the inside, but at the end of the day, if he taking y'all on trips, keep him for at least a year.
Oh. I don't know.
I'm just saying, y'all all in a relationship at this.
Not nowhere than that. Don't put your hands on me.
No.
That is a big no-no.
Look, pull up game strong, okay?
Cut that shit right now.
Look, okay?
We're not doing that.
988. Plug it in, lady. No, don't even call 911. 988. They'll call them for you.
Man.
That part.
And it's very important that we're healing as we go along. If you're healing together, separately, it has to be done because we're not going to make the next generation, see what should be done when it comes to relationships.
Mm-hmm.
They're not seeing that. They're just seeing, oh, well, he said this and I'm out. That's all they're seeing. So they're not really seeing the dynamic of coming together, having a conversation, learning that this is how you work situations, incidents, anything out. This is how you do it because you take your time, find out what a discord was. Exactly. And that's the most important thing because people are just missing that. Oh, they just want to talk, get their point out and not hear exactly where it was missed.
Look, what was the problem in the first place?
Exactly.
Let's get that addressed.
Exactly. How we can fix it if we don't know what's wrong.
And see, the thing is also, because I've had experience in this, we know what's wrong. We know where it starts at. We know what the solution is. But if you don't want to take accountability, then I'm sorry. What? Nobody can help you. There's no foundation to even stumble upon. Like, no, thank you.
Right.
If you can't take accountability for your actions or the faults that you have, nobody's perfect.
Right.
Nobody.
I don't even want a perfect person. For what?
For what? I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm sorry.
That would drive me
perfect
crazy.
Don't exist to me.
People even I've seen OCD people like real bad. I got it. Hints here and there, but not to the point where you put a cup down and
they're like, oh
right, not like that.
Definitely.
That you have to find that compatibility.
Yeah.
You go to the extreme. It's like, I'm gonna try this person, and then you just like, what the? Did I just walk buttons?
That part, and like, see, me, I'm an army brat, and so like, I'm very strict. I feel like I'm very strict in my household. Like, my girls know I'm not with the shit. Like, we don't have a lot of friends over. We don't do all that shit because I really don't do all of that. Right. And growing up, my parents, I feel like they socialized more because they probably were never around just because my dad was deployed and things like that. But like with my kids and just this day and age, when I tell you, you cannot have everybody around like you want them to. And because they all are not good influences as far as delegation on telling you how to do things or setting you up for something that's not failure. And then you come into these relationships and then you have these wrong people around your kids. And you can't do that. And that's where it's starting at, is because you're starting off with the part of not telling somebody where you are, who you are, what you're starting with, and then you're going off of a whim.
Right. And the discussion, of course, don't start just doing it just because, and then expect something else to come out of it just because.
Like, who are you?
Right.
Who were you when you started? So let's get to that. So when we have our therapist join us, we're gonna definitely have to catch up with these topics.
Questions in for sure.
Yes. Chime in, Grown Woman Shit, Facebook.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
Story time.
Yes.
I know I've gotten a lot in my inbox. A lot of things that don't get discussed out loud because people are embarrassed off of their decisions. But it just started off of making the right one in the first place. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
Don't expect yourself to be.
Nobody wants that. I'm sure people don't want that, but the people that have the mindset of this is exactly how I want it. If it's not this way, it's no way.
It's never gonna be your way, baby. Childhood trauma. Another episode.
For real.
I'm telling you. Well, yes, I think that it's definitely something we will chime back in on.
Yeah.
I definitely think that maybe we'll have a guy next time. Maybe we can see if Mr. LA will do so. He's all happy in love with kids and stuff, but I'm sure his past has some stories. And we can get a man's perspective on crazy ass ex-wives and shit.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm probably about to be a crazy ass ex-wife real soon.
I used to be a crazy ex-wife. I mean, in the sense of the words of them. Yeah. I just didn't play into the drama. So once you're not going to seep me into that dark, deep hole and expect nothing to come out of it.
Oh, look.
You know, so
my take on it is I'm not going to be the only one in the principal's office with a black eye. I'm sorry, but we both going to have a black eye if that's the case. But no, I'm going to be nice about mine. I'll just be the cute ex-crazy wife.
I'll stay quiet. You know, I don't have to make noise. The noise will be for your next ex-wife.
Ah, yes.
Because
I feel bad for him already.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Look, I'm sorry, sis. But yes, definitely tune in. Till next time. This is your girl, Donnell.
Yes, talking with your girl, Zeb Dior.
And we have knocked on the wrong doors.
Doors. We'll make that plural.
Doors. Definitely. And this has been Grown Woman Shit.
Yes, tune in Fridays, Spotify and YouTube.
On Ebon Vision, the one and only content created for and by kings and queens.